Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for people to get in here because I have an important public service announcement. While I'm at it, shout out to Alex for the beautiful arrangement, which you guys will see in the thumbnail of this video. I absolutely love the vase that it came in, and I absolutely love the flowers. I put them on Oshun's altar, and she loves them. Hello, everybody. Arat, Happiness, Love, Laughter, Melissa, Payola, Jeremy. Hey, Tajay. I always feel like I'm saying your name wrong. Mr. Glass. What's up, Mr. Glass? Haven't seen you in a minute. I cannot read that. Kapaki, Terry, Pixie. Hey, Pixie. Mike, Scorpio, Dylan, Happiness. Is that Mike? Yeah, Mile. Sorry, I thought it said Mike. Mile, I did not forget about you. I still have some meditations that have to be worked out between me and my spirit. When I do a meditation before I take a case, it's a deep meditation. I make them show me what they need me to do. I try to get in touch with the person's guides. Do I have permission to help this person? Do I have permission to take their case? I need to respect their spirits as well as mine. Ask my spirits, do you give me permission? Will you come in to help me? It's not just my spirits though. Everybody has their own spirit guides and has their own spirits that work with them, that follow them. Thank you, G-Babe. Love you, Shireen. Finally caught you live. Here's something for your spirits. Mwah. Thank you, love. I really appreciate that. You guys don't have to do that. So when I do a meditation, when I take a case, it goes like this. They set up a consultation. I read them. I look at their situation. Before they tell me anything, I read them first. Then after I read them, they tell me what the hell I just read. Like pretty much give me more insight from their perspective. The cards are the spirit's perspective. I want to hear their perspective. Then after that, I do my meditation. I contact my spirits. Their spirits get their permission. So sometimes it takes me a few days to get it because it's important to me. I don't just do work for anybody. I don't care. So that's not really what I wanted to talk to you about. How to piss off your spiritualist 101. And this is the thing that pisses me off the most in this world, I think, aside from like ungratefulness and whining and impatience and all of that. When I work with somebody, right? And then they fall off the face of the fucking planet. Okay, they're in my inbox every other day whining and crying and, oh, nothing happened yet. Oh, this and that. All the negativity, they email me in a second. They email Joseph. All that, right? All that negative energy, they're quick to inbox me about. Oh, you get into a fight with the target? Inbox Shireen. Oh, you haven't heard from the target? Inbox Shireen. Oh, you're having a bad day? Inbox Shireen. Oh, you got pulled over by the cops and Shireen's doing a reconciliation for you? Inbox Shireen about it. I mean, literally. Literally. Hey, Patrona. Hey, Sneha. I gotta say hello to my girls. Hey, Macon. Love you. But yeah, literally. Oh, Shireen's doing some love work. Oh, I got pulled over by a cop. Inbox Shireen about it. It must be. I don't know. Maybe I'd like to think that that's just because I make them feel better. Joseph makes them feel better. So even though it has nothing to do with what I'm working on, they feel the need to let me know. Only if it's negative. I do now shout out. Carly, Randa, Dee, Sneha, all my lovely babies, Patrona, all my lovely babies that tell me when things are positive. Hey, April. And let me get through this. I want to say hello to everybody, but I want to get through this. Shout out to all my babies, my clients, that will tell me when things are positive, will give me a testimonial, will let me know when things are good, okay? Because this is what I hate. Somebody's constantly in my inbox whenever they're feeling in their emotions or whatever, they feel things are not going fast enough, or they get into an argument with their target, or first of all, you shouldn't be arguing with your target. I make that clear. Make that clear. Don't be arguing, okay? That's very important. But so then they're in your box every day, right? And then all of a sudden they disappear. They disappear. They stop hitting you up, right? And me and Joseph, we noticed, but we're like, okay, 5, 4, 3, 2. Months later, you'll get an email. And it starts like this. Hey, Shireen, it was going so good up until 2 days ago. Oh, well, excuse me. Hey, Shireen and Joseph. Well, it was going so good up until 2 days ago, or up until this morning, or up until last night. Oh, now you're in my inbox. Oh, now, after you've been hounding the fucking living shit out of me for months prior, right? And then all of a sudden, you fall off the face of the fucking earth, right? Then you pop back up in my inbox when something goes wrong. Raven, you are my baby. I'm going to call you as soon as I can, girl. I've been going completely batshit, crazy, busy, working. I was going to do a spell tonight for you guys, but I have so much spell where I can't take the time to set up for the camera. It's a setup. Like, when I'm doing spells for you guys, it's not in my normal, my normal stuff. I have to have everything set up perfectly for it. It's a process, and it takes time out, and I just don't have the time. But I had to make time to make this video. I had to, because it happens way too often, y'all. It is so rude. It is so fucking rude. Like, you're literally only going to be in my... There's some people that... I don't even want to say some. A lot of people that do this to me and other witches. And I'm not going to keep repeating. Who just sent me 1920? Oh, D, thank you, D. See, I didn't even see that come in. Isn't that the weirdest thing? It's so stressful. And you can ask Joseph. Like, today, he had to, like, pep talk me today. He's like, Shireen. You know, because I was still upset about the situation that I told you about or whatever the other day. And he's like, you have to stop, like, taking things so to heart. He's like, I understand this is your job and you care about your clients, but you have to understand they're your clients. They're here for a purpose, for a service. And you can't, you know, it's okay with your loyal clients if you care about them, you care about them as a friend or family, but not everybody's your family. And some people are just going to use you and abuse you, and that's it. And yes, you pay for a service, but I do so much more. Like, you don't see what I do behind the scenes. I love you, KP. You don't see, Joseph sees what I go through. You guys don't, okay? And I don't have that luxury to be able to break down every little thing that I do for you, because I can't. My work is sacred, period, okay? Period. If you know me, you watch me, I make this very clear from jump. I make it clear on my videos. I make it clear when I talk to you on the console. I make it clear in my client video. I am very, when it comes to the work, I'm going to do the work. You keep me posted. That's it. You trust me, you trust me. You don't, you don't. Don't work with me. I'm selective. To the people that I work with, they know me, they trust me. And I don't want you if that's not the case. And I don't need you, okay? I love you, but I don't have to. You know, I love all my supporters, whether you're a client, whether you're a follower, whether you're one of those bitch-ass motherfuckers that thumbs me down every time. You watch every single one of my videos just to thumbs me down. I can't even see your thumbs anymore because I took it off just so I don't see it. But I love all my supporters, okay? And my clients, if I took your case, that means there's something that I like about you. I wanted to help you. That means you waited for me. You waited for the consultation to work with me, because I have a wait. I have a wait list. You waited for the consultation just to work with me, and that means a lot to me, okay? That means a lot to me. She managed things for me quick. I'm not going to say how long, but her and Santa got my back. I love you. If I took your case, that means I really, A, for one, liked you. B, my spirits liked you. We connected on that level. I go through, you can ask anybody who works with me, I go through a whole process before I take their case. Ask any of these people that I work with. It wasn't just a wham bam, email me, oh, okay, I want this done. Okay, send me this amount of money, let's go. Ask them. Do I do that? No, absolutely not. I want to talk to you. I want to read you. I could have been made it to where I can get a lot more money if I just take people's cases, if I just take it. There's one spell that I offer online that you can order, and mostly it's people that order it, they're already working with me, okay? But I really don't, there's only one spell that I offered like that. And okay, and nobody really, it's only people that already work with me. But it's a process. And for me to take your case and then for you to only like be hounding me in my inbox when are feeling some type of way or something, isn't going your way right away, or, just to update me when, oh, he didn't come back yet. Oh, we got into an argument. All the negativity. But then when they come back, you don't say shit to me until something else happens. Because, see, it's important to tell your spiritualist when someone comes back if they're working on a reconciliation for you. But see, a lot of people, what they do is they're afraid. They're like, okay, I'm not going to, especially when it comes to me, because I'm an asshole and I'll keep slaving like a dog, okay, until I know they're happy. And so they know this, so they're like, okay, well, I ain't going to say a damn thing. I'm just going to keep connected. I don't want her to cut the cord, because then, of course, I'll cut the cord and be like, okay, good luck. Like, send you off to the sunset. You can get a binding if you want, but I'm out. But I always, okay, I feel like that's what they think in their minds is going to happen. So they don't want to tell me, right? Until they'll stay with the person for however long, and then something else happens, then boom, they're right in my inbox. And they just expect me to be like, oh, okay, and I've done it like an idiot. I'm not even going to lie. I've done it for people. Like, okay, all right, don't cry, it's okay. It's okay, don't cry, I got it. All right, let me just work on this. That's not fair, okay? It's not fair. And I think it's so wrong. I think it's so wrong that people do that. Like, you didn't feel the need to tell me when the person came back, and you disappear for months, and then all of a sudden 3 months later, and I'm talking about a specific example that kind of just made me make the stupid phone that kind of just made me make this video today. A specific example, 3 months later. Haven't heard shit in 3 months. Up until that point, daily almost, which is ridiculous. There is no reason to be in your spiritualist's inbox every fucking day, or even every other day. I mean, that's absurd. Absolutely absurd. And then all of a sudden, you pop up 3 months later talking about it was going great up until 2 days ago. Well, maybe if you would have told me, since you're so afraid maybe that I'm just going to cut the cord and be done, instead of thinking, well, maybe she could give me something to make sure that it stays good, like a binding, like advice, like, hey, don't do this. Somebody gave me $9.99 and I can't see it. Thank you, Belle. Thank you for all you do. Much respect to you and your spirits. Love you. I love you too, baby. Hey, Pink Wolf. So it's like maybe your spiritualist is not going to be like, okay, thanks, snip, cut the cord, done. No, your spiritualist is going to say, say, okay, baby girl, baby boy, you may want to get a binding. And even if you get a binding, don't think you just rely on that binding and not make any changes for yourself. This is the physical world you're living in. Therefore, you have to make physical world changes. You always advise everyone to do binding when you reconcile. Exactly. And even even that, you still, if you're gonna bind, because I've had people bind and then fuck up all the energy in the middle of it. Like, you don't want to rock the boat after the reconciliation for at least 3 to 6 months. Do not rock the boat. Do not fall back into old behaviors. Do not do the things that you did in the beginning to push that person away. Do not allow the things that the person did in the beginning to push himself away or herself away. You can't just rely on magic to keep your relationship all the time. Yes, it's a layer, a binding is a layer of protection. It's something to, now, I'll tell you what a binding actually is. A binding is to make sure that you're protected, that you stay together, but it doesn't mean the person cannot leave. It means that it'll make it difficult for them to leave. And if they do, it'll ensure that they come back. But even then, you want to, if you're going to rely on that, you don't want to rock the boat for at least 3 to 6 months after the binding is complete. You want to try not to argue. You want to try not to fight. You want to try not to be needy. You want to try not to drive the person crazy or be insecure or do whatever. And after about a year, you want to probably, refresh it, like do a booster or redo it, or you don't have to redo the whole thing. I mean, you may want to just do a little booster or something to keep that energy going. Okay. But it just is amazing to me how somebody could work with somebody and then be in their inbox constantly to the point where me and Joseph will be like, we haven't heard from this person in a while. But I'm not going to go chasing you. That's one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to go chasing you for a testimonial. I'm not going to go chasing you. You know what the hell is good. You know what your responsibilities are. I make that very clear. So I know one day you're going to pop back up in my inbox when something goes wrong. I know this. I know it. It's almost like clockwork every time. Like I said, 5, 4, 3, 2, go. And somebody did mention a contract, and I feel like that is a good idea. But I feel like it's spiritual work. It's like I'm not a doctor or a lawyer. It's like I feel like if I'm connecting with you on that level, it's like, and I'm telling you what you need to do. I have a video telling you what you need to do. I do have a disclaimer, not a disclaimer, but letting people know like what it is in writing, in an email before anybody, gets the case. In the quote, I let them know exactly what time it is. In the client video, I let them know exactly what time it is. On the console, I let them know what time it is, what needs to be done. And yet somehow, hey, Renew, and I'm not going to keep repeating myself. This is the last time I'm going to make this video. I'm not sure if I made a video exactly pertaining to this, but I've damn sure talked about it enough times. And you aren't a therapist either. You have to make sure you're emotionally good so you can perform at your best. Girl, preach, okay? Because people don't understand when you're constantly feeding negativity, when you're only in my inbox to cry or whine or to tell me you fucked up or things of that nature. It's like, that fucks with your spiritualist energy. That's why now I have Joseph screen all of that shit. So I won't even see it. Okay? I won't even see it. Because during a waxing moon, that shit will fuck up my vibe for everybody else. Okay? There is nothing you whining in my inbox is going to do. For you, for me, for anybody. Okay? It is not going to help your case whatsoever. You're just going to you're just getting in your own way. So it's not necessary for me to see that shit. What's necessary is when you get contact and I need to then advise you. What's necessary, and even then, come on, you guys, unless you're my coaching client, I don't owe you to hold your fucking hand through some people literally take that shit too far. Like every little communication, they want me to hold their hand. No, if that's the case, you can get coaching. You can get coaching sessions. I give you what you need. Hey, Louis G. Funk, I give you what you need to get through, but you cannot take advantage of that. الحوال حبيبتي حبيبي. I'm reading حبيبتي حبيبي يا قلبي. أنا مشتقت لك كتير. هدول الناس حمير. أنا بقول لك بدي أحط إجري في تيزهم هلا. Anyway. And can you do me a favor, El Hawel? Because I don't dare go on my messenger because I'll just get overwhelmed. Can you email me your number? I got a new phone and none of my numbers carried over. Not one. And whoever understands Arabic, shh. Please don't forget. I need your number. It's just, you know, it really is disheartening. Inshallah, they won't listen. Inshallah, inshallah. It is very disheartening. You know, hey, Margaret. And I haven't forgotten about you, babe. I've just been so busy. I'm going to get to you by the end of this week. It's just very disheartening. It's like, damn, like you were literally in my inbox constantly and then you fell off the face of the earth. And I knew what that meant, especially when somebody is constantly in your inbox. And then sometimes some people that are never in your inbox, good, bad, or indifferent, then okay, you know, whatever. But it's still nice to know when something good happens for you. It's still nice to know when the person came back. If they're not the type of person that'll be bombarding me with a million emails regardless, then it's more understandable because they weren't there hounding me when they weren't feeling good, or they weren't hounding me when things were taking too long. They weren't hounding me when they weren't hearing anything. So I don't expect them to hound me when something good happens. It would be nice, it would be great, but some people don't. And some people are just quiet the whole time. And then as soon as they get their reconciliation, boom, I'm the first one they tell. The first one they tell, and they shout it to the damn rooftops. Why did you block her? Why did you block Queen? But why did Queen get blocked? She gets spamming. Oh, it probably was an accident. I don't think she was doing it on purpose. That's my girl. I know her. But that's oh, it's okay, Carly. I see why you did it. You probably thought she was trying to like advertise herself on my channel or something, but but sometimes I think it was an accident. But good looking out though, you know. Good to know, like Carly's quick, boy. She does not play. Her, Patrona, and Sneha, like she's a pit. They're pit, especially Carly. She's a pit bull, boy. Don't say one wrong thing, she'll time your ass out in a second. I love you, Carly. You're my girl. But it's just very disheartening, y'all. That's all. Like it's nice to you know. Some people, like I said, they're quiet. They won't say anything. And then when something good happens, boom, you'll get the first thing, testimonial in my inbox. And shout out to y'all. And some people, they'll just update me as necessary, as they were told to. And that's it. They don't hound. They don't send negativity. They're good. I want to say that most of my clients are very good. Okay. A lot, I won't say most, but a lot of them. Okay. But the ones that literally will hound you and hound you and hound you, VC, love you too, baby girl. And I love you too, Erica. You know, you, like, that's the way it should be. The ones that'll literally hound you and send you any little negative, ooh, my ass itches the wrong way. Let me email Shireen. Ooh, I got a headache. Let me email Shireen. Ooh, I had a bad dream. What does that mean? Like, but then because I want to tell you guys, 90% of 90% of the work that I get is reconciliation related. So it's either trying to get someone back or separating someone else to bring the other person back, or a binding, like to protect, or like to protect a relationship or a marriage. Those are the main things that people hire spiritualists for, okay? Then the other 10% is prosperity, crown of success, maybe some court cases here and there, maybe some uncrossing or healing work, but all of those things combined share that 10%. So yeah, like any little thing, any little communicate, like lack of communication, or little tiff, or just a bad day, or you got pulled over by the cops, or you didn't like what you had for lunch today. Like, I'm being facetious, but literally, that's how crazy it can get sometimes. But then all of a sudden the person comes back, and then I don't hear shit from you. You disappear, and then want to pop back up months later when once again you got into it and broke up. That's not cool. Annykins, thank you, baby girl, with love, support, and hugs. I love you, girl. So I just wanted to come on here and just say that's the quickest way to piss off your spiritualist, or me at least. I don't want to speak for everybody, but hey, Queen Cirque, I swear, Shreen, the only time my cat watches what's on my phone is when you're on. LOL, right now, he's chilling watching you. My voice, I'm telling you, it's my voice. Hey, Louisiana, did you see I opened your gift on here? Thank you so much. Don't let him get to you, sis. Yeah, I try not to. But it's hard. Like I said, Joseph had to, like, pep talk me today. Thank you, Jim and Wasted. You guys, thank you. You guys don't have to do that. Thank you so much. I love you so much. But he literally had to sit me down and, like, not, you know, it was on the phone, and he was like, you let this stuff get to you. You know, you have to, and it's hard. I'm going to try. It's really hard for me. But you know, it's just like, how do you do that? Separate. That's what he said. You have to separate your personal life from your work. Because I literally get in my feelings, you guys. I get in my feelings over the shit. Listen, you're the best, and no one can change that out of you, no matter what. Love you, Raven. It's hard. It must be done for your sanity, too. And, you know, it's like, I don't ever want to disappoint people or make them mad at me, you know? And so it's like when you're always in my inbox complaining, and then all of a sudden you disappear, and then you come back months later and you say, oh, things were going really good up until 2 days ago. Verbatim. Like, I'm speaking verbatim, you guys. Like, what in the absolute fuck? And then here you go. Now, here you go again with your negative bullshit. And then you just expect me to pick right back up after you disappeared for 3 months, didn't tell me shit. And I already knew what time it was, because you, the person that was in my inbox regularly, just disappearing out of nowhere. And then, like, come on. Some people must really think I'm stupid. And my spirits know exactly what time it is. Exactly. Hey, Maddie, love you. They didn't mean to block you, baby girl. She thought you were spamming. But it just bothers me. So please don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm really tired of coming on here and, like, venting all the time. I don't want you guys to only hear me vent all the time. Like, I'm not just trying to vent. I'm just trying to tell you what the fuck not to do. And this is the quickest, most efficient way to get the message to everybody. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. Don't be in my inbox every day with your negativity. And then when things go good, when you get your man back, and then think it's okay just not to say shit, and then come back months later when you fucked it up again, or he fucked it up. I'm not going to say you fucked it up. I don't know who fucked it up. You didn't tell me shit. I didn't get the opportunity to tell you, hey girl, maybe you need to not do this. Don't do that. Don't say this. Don't say that. And if you want, you can get a binding, but I'm not trying to sell you anything extra. I'm just letting you know this is reconciliation. It's here. It's here. So just don't fuck it up. Do a binding yourself. I swear, I even tell them, do a binding yourself. You don't have to get it through me. Do it yourself. Do something to protect, to make sure it stays good, and keep it smooth for the next 3 to 6 months. I know it's hard. It seems like a long time, but try your damn best to not, I mean, people are going to argue, whatever, but don't go right back. When I say don't rock the boat, keep it smooth, don't go right back into old behaviors and saying things that you know you shouldn't be saying, asking questions you know you shouldn't be asking, getting in that person's ass and hounding them. Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. Hey, Lean Bean. I miss you, girl. I keep missing you in my lives. You know, go out with friends. Exactly. Just don't fall back. I didn't even get a chance to tell you that because you didn't think it wasn't negative. So you didn't feel the need to tell me. You know, if you didn't hear from him or something bad happened or you guys argued, oh, you damn sure would have told me with the quickness. But no, it was good. So, of course, Shireen don't need to know that. She just bombard her with all your negativity, unload all your emotions onto her, make her feel responsible for everything going in your life that has nothing to do even with the work. Yes, my work will improve your life, but I don't need you telling me about every little speeding ticket or this and that happens to you. I mean, come on, man. We're all human. You got to learn how to understand the difference between life occurrences and energy, or like being cursed or, you know, kickback or any of that. You have to know the difference. No matter what, we're human. We're going to go through trials and tribulations in your life. You're going to be taught lessons in your life that whether you like it or not, you have to learn. I'm a witch. Do you think I don't go through shit? Please give gratitude and let her know when you get your target back. Do not cheat her or yourself. Once the man is back, it's time for a bonding anyways. Exactly. Whether you do it through me or do it yourself. Thank you, Marty. Love the skull spell. Mwah. That's all. That's all I want to tell you. I'm not going to be like, okay, you got your man back. Peace. Let me cut the cord now and turn my back on you and fuck you. No, I want to give you with the tools you need so that you stay good. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to sell you anything else. I will tell you, do the binding yourself just to put a protection. You don't have to get it through me. You can ask any of them. I tell them this. You don't have to get it through me, but you may want to do it yourself. A little honey jar, a little something. I mean, come on. That's all. But you want to piss me off, that's the quickest way. And at that point, I'm like, don't bother. Because at that point, we're done. Because I wasn't good enough for you to tell me when he came back. And so now I'm good enough for you to complain and to be like, oh, now I need you to, go ahead, whip. I need you to get going again. The fuck out of here. Little genie in a bottle, little pocket witch. Let me pull you out of my pocket and get you to do my shit again. The fuck out of here with that bullshit. Okay? Stop. The fuck? Who raised some of y'all, man? Shit. Anyway, I'm going to scream from the rooftops. You better believe you will know when it happens for me. Thank you. I should damn sure fucking hope so. Hey, Rowan. Anyway, I love you guys so much. And I'm sorry about this video. You know, this is not directed to all of you. Shireen, do you vet your potential? Do I vet my potential clients? You guys, do I even have to answer this question? Y'all answer the question. Do I vet my potential clients? Hold on, I'm gonna let my clients answer this question. You guys, do I vet? Yes. Yes. It's more than a vetting, girl. It's literally a whole process. Yes. It's a whole process. You have to book the consultation. You have to wait for the consultation unless you get an emergency, which I don't always offer. Then I do the reading. Then I do a meditation to ask the spirits permission, my spirits and your spirits. And then I take your case or not. So it's a whole, and it's for your own good. I'm not being rude and I'm not being stuck up. It's for your own good. I'm not going to take someone's case unless I'm damn sure I could do it. There's no guarantee with magic. Let's get this clear. At the end of the day, it's in the universe hands. It's in the power that be's hands. We can manipulate someone. We can manipulate them. We can get in their head. We can make them. I'm talking about with free will cases. Prosperity, that's a different story. That's practically guaranteed. But when it comes to someone's free will, you can't, because they still have their God-given free will. You still have a choice. Just like if a cop arrests you and puts you in handcuffs, you still have a choice. You're not supposed to resist, but you still can resist. You shouldn't resist. You're going to catch another charge if you resist, but you can resist. You have that choice. Everybody has the choice, God-given free will. So that's why we can manipulate them. We cannot force anybody. We're not God to force them, okay? But when I take someone's case, that's because I feel it's a good case. I feel it can be done. And I don't want to take anybody's money if I think I can't get it done. I've had a lot of people that I'm just like, I can't do it. I don't feel like I can do it. And I take some of the hardest cases out there. And for those, I'm like, this case is going to take a year. I'm going to tell you straight up, this case is going to take a year. And I let them know ahead of time. And they've already been waiting a year. So they're like, okay, I let them know this case is hard. It's going to take a year, period. I'm very honest throughout the whole step of the way, man. And I just don't know what else to do. It's like, I just don't. Good night, Sneha. Anyway, so yes, to answer your question, I vet the hell out of my clients. And, anyway. So, thanks, Bobby. So listen, y'all, I got to get to work. My 15-minute break is up. And so I love you so much. Oh, I was saying goodbye to Amber. Oh, good night, Amber. I thought, good night, baby girl. But anyway, I do got to get off here. Funny fact, I was thinking I was going to do my nails the same color for my birthday. But I thought about it's breast cancer month, so I'm just going to move the colors for next month instead. Oh, that's so cute. I did Halloween, and I got a breast cancer shirt. I was wearing it yesterday, actually. But anyway, I already burnt it, by the way, with the candle. So, but anyway, I love you guys so much. Remind me to tell you guys a story about when I was 15. Somebody just said they love my story times. I have a story from when I was 15, and I stole a car and crashed it with my friend while I was skipping school on a Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, you guys got to remind me to tell you this story. Tell us now, please. Okay. Actually, I need to do a whole different video. It's a fucking amazing story. It's hilarious. Yeah. Matter of fact, this is what I'll do. Because this has to be a whole video in and of itself. I'll take another 10 minutes to tell you guys the story if you guys want to hear it. Okay. I'm going to log back out. I'm going to log out. Hey, Daniel. I just did a reversal. Yes, I will do another one, but I have a couple of reversals on my channel, Daniel May. How are you, babe? Miss you. And I love you a lot, and I think about you all the time. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to log out, log back in. Whoever wants to come back, come back. And I'll tell you the story about how I stole a car when I was 15 and crashed it. Real quick. All right? Love